Hello, today I'm going to show you iOS 4.2 on my own iPad, and yes, it is the first beta one. There might be more betas to come out, probably just one more, because this doesn't come out till November, as you can see, coming soon, and then they say, oh, it comes out sometime in November. They don't say when, so anytime from November 1st to November 30th. Right, so that could mean like either a month from now or like almost 2 months. Alright, so I have my list going here. So let's go to my iPad. Right off the bat, you can see that I have folders. Yeah, useless shit. Just like the iPod Touch, there is folders, and the iPhone 4 and 3GS. 3G, 3G, it does, but if you're using 4.0 on that, that's kind of pointless. So here we are. Here's my iPod Touch, and I have folders over there. They look the same because they pretty much are. Just so the iPad's is a little bit bigger in comparison. So yeah, that's my iPod Touch 4. Alright, so okay, the iPod Touch is running 4.1, whereas this is running 4.2 beta. So yeah, that's pretty much just about it on the folders. It holds up to 12 just like the old one, but it only displays 9 in the folders icon. Pretty dumb. So it works just like that. Game Center looks just like the iPod Touches, but it is a lot better on the iPad. Right now it's pretty useless since most people with an iPad won't have it. Game Center. So it looks a lot better. Fix that. There we go. Looks a lot better, whereas on the iPod I'll show you guys. Game Center. Let's get a little bit closer in here. Alright, so here's what it looks like on the iPod Touch in the iPhone 4 and the 3GS. It's just, yeah, that's it. Nothing, not that big of a deal. It has the friends, games, and requests. On here, it's the same thing. Me, friends, games, requests. But it's a lot bigger, a lot more room. Alright, so they're both the same account. We're looking here. 1 friend, 2 games, 13 achievements. So let's go to friends on here, and friends on here. So it's loading. Take your time, that's my friend. Don't add him. Take your time on here. Shows right there. Just like iPod. But then you have all his information too. He has 1 friend, me, 5 games and 18 achievements. He has the games he plays. I don't know Angry Birds had Game Center achievements. Well, they do now, which is pretty cool. So you can also click on whatever you want. It'll multitask just like that, which I'll get into later. So let's go back to Game Center. That's the thing. Got games. Those are the 2 games I've played. Dual Squares HD, very fun game. It was featured by the Open Faint free game of the day or whatever. Touchscreen. I paid for that a long time ago. Games here. Same thing, but it's vertical instead of horizontal. Requests. No friend requests. Requests. It displays no friend requests here. I don't know what goes on here because I don't know. So there's that. And you have all these advertisements for games on the side. Whereas on here you don't. And yeah, it is a lot better on the this. Right, next we have side button. Alright, so this really isn't that good of an idea. The side button, as everybody knows, orientation lock. Not anymore. It is the like mute button. And the mute button doesn't mean that it will stop like music playing or stuff like that. That'll still keep going, but what it basically does right now, the 4.1 beta or 4.2 beta, it just like mutes the lock, the keyboard clicks, just basically that's about it. Alright. Next is what we have is what everyone loves so much, multitasking via the home button. So let's get up. double tap it, pops up a little bit. These are what are multitasking. Do note that this does not come out until November, so HD games will not multitask. It will just reload the entire thing. These will multitask. Things that come with the main 4.2 beta. Right, so physics will HD will not multitask. I will show you some things that will, like such as normal Angry Birds. I have Angry Birds HD. Robot Unicorn will, Fruit Ninja will, Ninjump HD will not. So any normal iPhone game that has been updated for multitasking will multitask in 4.2 beta. Alright, so let's go over here. Okay, so right here we have the multitasking bar when you slide to the left. Orientation lock is now here. So as you can see, landscape orientation locked, not unlocked. Then what we have is one of my favorites is the brightness bar. Really handy. You can do that. It's like SBS settings or SBA springboard settings. So yeah, let's get out. I'll show you how effective it is. Whoop. So yeah, that is multitasking. It has just the basic iPod, so it's multitasking here. So you don't have that. You do have orientation lock, normal iPod shit, and you can have brightness in here. You can't have brightness on here. I don't know how that'll work. I'm thinking that if they do update, have a beta or a next update, that you'll have to slide to the left some more, and then you'll probably be able to adjust the brightness. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. So that is multitasking and everything about it. Safari. There are some changes to Safari. Let's open up Safari. Let's go to apple.com. Apple. No, fucker. It's the type over there. I can go. Alright. So what I've noticed is that there's some things different, such as you can now see the number of tabs you have running. So it says 4. I have 4. You know, it's amazing. Let's go back. Alright, so that's a small feature that kind of handy, I guess. Printing. So what it says in their webpage about AirPrinting, it looks like there's an application dedicated to it. On the iPad or iOS 4.2 beta, not so much. What you'd have to do is you hit the little the arrow coming out of the square, the iPad square, right there. Whoops, well, that doesn't matter. You'll have the option to print, mail link to this page, add a home screen, add bookmark. Printing, hit print. It didn't finish loading, hold on. Try it again. Print. You will be able to select a printer, amount of copies you want, and then hit the print buttons and copies. Oh, 3 copies. I don't have a printer like set up for this because I have oldish printers, I guess you could say. So yeah, that's about it right there. So then you print it says on their website once again that you can search for text like within Safari, which is badass, but right now in the iOS 4.2 beta there is no way of doing that. So yeah, I don't know how that'll work and how they'll do that. Alright, AirPlay. Yeah, they say AirPlay will be in there. No sign of it here at all. But there's nothing that I could see here that has anything to do with that. Mail. Nobody really cares about mail. I mean, I just put it in the. Oops. I put it in the useless shit icon. Mail. Apparently, it's just like the iPhone 4 and basically the iOS 4.0 update where they mix all your mail accounts together or whatever in one inbox. That's about it. Have I seen any bugs so far? As a matter of fact, I have. Not that big of a deal ones, but whatever. Sometimes Safari will just fuck up and die. It'll just like quit and go boop, but not like that little animation or anything. It would just like instantly be at the springboard. I don't know why. It's pretty dumb. Sometimes I'll notice that my Wi-Fi bars, it'll just disappear completely, but I'll still be able to use the internet. So they should fix that, obviously. Sometimes some apps crash, but that's just basic pointlessness. Right now, it's definitely not complete. That's why it's just a beta. It's not complete at all. It's just, yeah. That's why it comes out in November. They have plenty of time to update everything they need to do. Alright, and then I've noticed that while running like in an app, it'll be kind of sketchy while running an app. But from the springboard, it's pretty easy. It works fine though. It works completely fine. But when you open it and close it, it's kind of like it's like, which is like whatever. I don't care. And yeah, that is my demo for you guys on iOS 4.2 beta. So indicate right here. So robot unicorn attack. I'm just gonna show you like an example. So I could be like, da da da, you got 3 witches. Oh, I don't give a fuck. Come on. I fire death way too. Ah, this is terrifying. Oh, I died. Oh, I just left on accident. Well, not true. Fruit Ninja. I don't even know if that's been updated. Tilt to Live, I know does. Like multitask. So let's say we're in here. Test of wisdom. Da, da, da. Do not turn off your iPhone to advance. They have the most hilarious things. New game. Alright, so I have what's multitasking right here. Robot Unicorn. Woo! It's exactly where I left off. This is the pause menu. And so, yeah. Then I can go to Tilt to Live. It'll go whoosh, just like that. And yeah, so it's basically the same, but better, kind of. I can guarantee you that iOS 4.2 from their site will be a lot better. And all their extra shit that they have that is not in here. But yeah, I thought I'd just update you guys and show you the beta version for it. Cool. That's it.